I think St. Kitts is a particular place where if you have a will and a drive, there are opportunities out there for you to perceive. So we're pushing a lot more of the entrepreneurship. So whether you're coming out of poverty or you're even just in a middle-class home, you know that you should know that education is the key to get out of that situation.
It takes everybody to be involved if you got to get the situation under control. It's just not left to the security forces. You know, we have young kids who are out late at night. Why are the parents not making sure that they come home or they're at home?
They condone a lot of wrong things that the children do. Irrespective of how poor you are, you should have some sort of principle about you and ensure that your children come up in the right way.
The best thing for crime is the young kids them go and learn some sports.
As youth growing up and as an athlete, you know, doing sports, whether it's track, football, you know, basketball, once they have something to do, you know, other than just being on the streets and probably smoking and finding yourself getting into gangs, you know, you'll have, you know, at least you'll have to, you know, that you'll have to probably go to train or do basketball practice or track practice, and it's some, you know, with doing sports, you have to be so disciplined. So you don't have time at all to even get into the gangs or be with bad company.
People want something to belong to, and that's where people try to get involved with gangs, because they want to feel that comfort zone where they have people surrounding them. And sports can do that for you. You can have your teammates there for you. You can build a lot of friendship skills where team is concerned. A lot of people don't understand what it means to be on a team. Team is not just about the sport itself, but you learn a lot of communication skills and a lot of ways of working with people and problem solving when you're on a team. So if you really don't have anything to do, I do encourage people to get into sports because it helps their character a lot.
I am encouraging all the youths, the upcoming youths, that have some type of ability, no matter if it's sports or education, you was in school and you did very well, to take it somewhere, because in life you have to have something to turn back to.
Young people think they're going to live forever. They're strong. They can do anything. But if they base these feelings on a background of discipline and the caring, when they get to mature years, these values will impose themselves. It's a little bit like being made to go to Sunday school when you're a youngster. When you get to adolescence and young personhood, you forget about those things for a while. But later in life, the practice of going to church revisits you. The same is true for discipline. The same is true for caring.
They had this movie called Back to the Future, and I'm thinking now that that's my new terminology for St. Kitts and Nevis. Let's go back to the future. So the future of the Federation must be that I'm my brother's keeper and I'm my sister's keeper.
The message I have for the youth that be positive, get real, involve yourself in either sports, music, or something that will keep you off the street and give you a frame of mind.
Don't follow bad company, pick your friends them wisely. Don't get caught up in this blood sting. Ain't nothing good at all.
Get a mentor like mine.
Just stay focused and be disciplined no matter what you do. Whether it's academics, athletics, keep your mind right and stay away from bad company. Obviously, peer pressure is a bad influence.
When they get in at that age where they think they know everything and they want to act like they know everything, parents can't give up. You have to keep working at your kids. You have to keep telling them how much you love them, how much you care about them, and keep telling them what they can do. Because if you're not there telling the child, yes, you can be your own mechanic, you can be your own carpenter, you could be your own boss, they feel like there's no help.
An adult in the community, I think we have to be careful in how we display our behavior with regards to youth. And youths learn bad behavior very quickly. If we behave in a manner that is not proper, youths have a tendency to pick up that quickly.
Just remember the Bible principle. Love thy neighbor as thyself. You don't want to get hurt, don't try to hurt anyone. Prison life is not good. And the way things are happening with violence, you can only end up two places, in prison or in the grave. So parents, guardians, uncles and aunts, grandparents, big brothers, big sisters, the entire community, let us take care of our children. And it's only by showing love, we will receive love.
Conform to the laws of the land. And I think you'll be on the right track.
We realize that a lot of time we're trying to fix things from the outside, when truly, in fact, the problem is from within. And we realize that having a heart change really does help to solve some of the problems.
Our solutions to the problem, I think, is a closer relationship with God.
I know that Kittians love St. Kitts, would not trade the 68 square miles for any other plot of land in the world. And if we just concentrate on that, then we can solve all things.
I said, what I want, people didn't understand that the little man can do it. And it was something where I couldn't tell my story because you're like, you know, you have to be a certain way, you have to look a certain type, and you have to be from a certain country. And people were like, he win? No. And nobody, up to this day, people don't really comprehend that the little man really can do it. Yeah, so I'm Kim Collins. I did it, so can you.
Obey the rules of the school, of their home, and most importantly, the laws of the land, the Constitution of the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. And we cannot go wrong.
So a promise I want you to make for me is this, that you will not fight among yourselves, that you will learn to live in harmony and peace with each other.
Children stand free on the strength of will and love.
With God in all the struggle, St. Kitts and Nevis speak.
With a common destiny. Shall forever to posterity